From the Steel City of Pittsburgh comes our live telecast. Another season is drawing near its close, and each of today's teams would love nothing better than to add another victory to their record before its conclusion, as the visiting team gets set to take on the Steelers. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. Fuller is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Williams.
Nice distance. This one is fielded by Williams. Well, John, it looked like he had some room initially, but the blocking just didn't hold up.
You have to put some of the blame on the return man, too. It's his job to look downfield and determine if he has the blocks to work with, well before the ball's out of the end zone.
Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Clear! Clear! Hey, let's go one deep.
The visiting team come out on a nickel package. They give it to the halfback. Fakes the handoff. Looking for the long completion. Almost intercepted. Mason was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 27 was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Stay both now.
Carter will work out of the shotgun.
Play hard and fast, baby. Knock him out. Let's run, man. Defense get ready.
With the throw, he can't stay in bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Brown was the intended receiver on that play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
Dropping back. Throws it. He finds his man. Johnson comes up to make the play. At the 26. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
You can't stop me. One of us gonna make
Dotson, the lone back.
Let's go. Get it up. Here we go.
They give it to the halfback. Johnstone is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Carter sends a man in motion.
All on us, y'all. Temple.
Hand it off to the back. Haynes is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
It's third down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Turn it up now. Get it started. And we gonna take it. Regular.
Throws it. And it's caught. He's pushed out at the 39-yard line.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Here we go. Good shoot. Hey. Watch screen. Hey, stall. Get me going. Watch your man.
With the throw, incomplete pass. Williams was his intended target.
Williams, the intended receiver on the play.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Hold the look.
Only one man in the backfield. Carter with a man in motion.
Come on.
Gives the ball off. Haynes is there for the tackle at the 42. Dotson at the delayed handoff and gains about 3. And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Stay at home. Hey, let's go.
Drops back with the pass. Number 56 stops him short of the marker. The pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Number 9 is ready to punt this one away. Nelson back to return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. And a great punt that goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Yep, he hit that one just the way he wanted to. And now they've got him pinned almost in the end zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 2-yard line.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Tucks it away. Tries something to the left. He made the catch. Midfield. Off and running. The 30. The 20. And he high steps his way to the end zone. Touchdown, visiting team.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. The defense got torched on that touchdown, John.
Yeah, and any play that allows the other team to score is never good. But when it comes express mail like that, it definitely puts a sour taste in your mouth.
Fuller will be kicking off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by Williams.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
Ball on their own 21.
21-yard line. First and 10.
Don't stop that motor.
On the ground. Great fake with the throw. Interception. The 20. The 10. He dives. Touchdown. He takes that one all the way. Fuller comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. But one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
This one is taken by Williams. The defense picked off a pass there last time out and returned it for 6 points. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. We like to pass the rules Get some slack going.
Cross play to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Closing in. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
They're looking now at third and long after the sack.
There we go, D. Let's go now. Come on. Keep it underneath. Here we go.
Pressure, he can't get away. John, the offensive line just can't stop that rush.
That's one of the last things you want as an offense. It kills momentum when you keep moving backward.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
45-yard line. First and 10.
Danny.
Wesley, the lone setback. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. And it's caught. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching. And I think he's become one of the best out there.
31-yard line.
From the start.
He'll pass on first down. With the pass, he can't stay in bounds. Obviously, not what he was looking for.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
It's on. Let us dictate. Do something.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3.
You can't stop me.
Hand it off to the back. Can't wrap it. Richards comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line. Wesley running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Third down here, and they have to get to the 21-yard line for a new first down.
Gotta have it, D. This what we like. Come on.
Gets the pass off. Touchdown, visiting team. Young finds the weakness in the defense and makes them pay. Fuller comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. John, they're starting to run away with this one, and they are clearly the far superior team.
Yeah, and the last drive tells me that the defense is in for a long day if they keep playing like this. They need to find a way to at least slow them down.
This one is taken by Williams.
You know, they need to get this game under control, or it's going to be a long, long day.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Ain't no thing. Let's go. Let's ride, man. Bring it up, bring it up. Play football.
It's the toss to the left. Sharp stiff on. Number 93 comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line. Dotson runs off tackle for a gain of a couple. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Spread. Don't stop that motor. Let's go, let's go. Here we go, baby.
With the pass, runs through the tackle. Number 39 is there on the stop. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hold the look. We turning it up.
Dotson, the deep man. They'll go with the play fake. Gets rid of it. Haynes is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go. Be true. Watch each other back. Here we go. Hey, watch that screen.
Under pressure. Picked off. It's intercepted.
The defensive coordinator knows their tendencies. He sent his guys out there looking for a pass. He put it up, and boom, they get the interception.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 33-yard line.
Don't make a play.
They line up in the I formation. Campbell moves in motion.
Here we go.
On the ground. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 37.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Number 25 comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
4-yard gain on the play.
Come on. Nothing.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3.
Not today. You can't stop me.
Crossing it right, trying to get past the sticks. Running with a lot of room in front. Newberry makes the tackle at the 39-yard line. Shot out of a cannon, John, the way he exploded after he got the handoff.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
We're talking about brilliant.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. With the throw. The 10-5. Touchdown, visiting team.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalty. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Fuller is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is taken by Williams. Defense intercepted a pass their last time out.
The Steelers will start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Watch the hard count. Defense, get ready.
Dotson, the lone setback. Little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch the snap now.
Fulcher goes in motion.
Let's run, man. Let's go. Keep moving.
With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Johnson had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Third and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Saber. Come on. Here we go, baby.
7 defensive backs in this one. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Three plays, they lost yardage. Here comes the punter. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hey, stall. Here it comes. I can do it.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Campbell makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Be careful. Don't make a play. Watch your eyes.
Looking to run it here. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Can't bring him down. The 10. Touchdown. Visiting team. He does a terrific job of maneuvering his way through the secondary and all the way to the end zone. Fuller comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. This one is handled by Williams. The defense forced the punt the last time after 3 plays.
On the return.
Ball on their own 26.
26-yard line. First and 10.
We're talking about brilliant. Let's go.
They line up in the I formation. Looking to run it here. Great fake. Looking for the long completion. He made the catch. Baker comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. Great play call.
Hey, I like this strategy. The defense wants to blitz. And they're saying, if you want to blitz, we're going to get a big play on you. And that's exactly what happened there.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Keep the back. From the start.
Going to the air on first down. With the throw. The pass falls incomplete. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ain't no thing. It's showtime, baby. You can't stop me.
Makes the throw. Number 93 gets the sack.
He felt the pressure coming, but he couldn't get the ball out. He's got to do a better job of making his read and getting the ball out of there a little more quickly.
He was relentless out there on that play. Second time he's brought the quarterback down. It's now third and long after the sack.
On the 40-yard line.
Carter looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Carpenter can't get past the marker, so it'll bring up fourth down. Stewart comes into the game to try the field goal. The attempt is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
From the 5-yard line. Couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
We like a pack of wolves. Come on.
Wesley, the lone back.
Yes, go, baby. No, one. There we go.
Hand it off. Richard is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
So it's second and 10.
Come on. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on.
They go with a draw. Crosby is there on the stop at the 29. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
Third and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line.
We turning it up. Hold the look.
Wesley, the lone back.
Let's go. Hey, let's go one deep. Here we go. Regular.
With the pass. Almost picked off. Crosby had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Miller comes into the game for the punt. Williams sets up to run back the punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Do some. Let's go.
They line up in the I formation.
All
They'll
on
pass
that,
on first down. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Lucky. Hut.
Handed off to the fullback. Jones is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Gets his hand on it. Good pressure up front forces the incompletion.
You know that the defensive coordinator loves it. And he could drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the quarterback.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 37, Nelson is tackled almost immediately at the 38.
They'll take over at the 38-yard line. First and 10.
Over swing right. There we go, D.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Setting up play action with the pass. This pass is incomplete. Richards gets to him just as the ball arrives, and he knocks it loose.
He played that well. You know, it looked like he knew exactly where that route was going.
Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's run, man.
From the gun, Mason moves in motion.
Let's go, beat this.
Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. Leslie was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
I can do it, baby. It's on.
Young will work out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Clausen was the intended receiver on that play. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 19-yard line.
Ball on their own 19.
19-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
On the carry. Averett is there for the tackle at the 25. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we come. Come on.
Toss play to the right. Johnstone comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Third and 3.
Gain of 2.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Get it up. Rush in.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Pittsburgh can't keep their drives going, John. They failed on 6 third downs.
Yeah, they're not calling their best plays on third down, and they're predictable, which makes it easier for the defense to make the stop.
Number 9 will come in now to punt it away. Nelson into return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 31-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
So low! So low! They ain't got nothing.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3.
Watch the play. Watch each other back.
He tucks it away. Richards comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Gain of a handful. Ball on their own 35.
35-yard line.
Let's go, boys!
Wesley, the lone back. He gets the carry. Crosby is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit them in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep them from picking up the first down.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
From the start,
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. With a counterplay, Richards is there on the stop at the 48-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Let's do our thing.
Dime backs in for this play. Hand it off. Hood comes up to make the play at the 49. Wesley battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Third down here, they have to reach the 48-yard line to convert.
Here we go, baby, rock and roll.
They line up in the I formation. Campbell comes in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Richards is there on the stop at the 41. Wesley picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the I formation. Handed off to the back. Richard comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go, let's go.
Throws it, and this pass is completed. Crosby is there on the stop at the 44. Campbell didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Watch it close. Good thing right here. Good shoot. They soft, man.
With the pass, he finds his man. Norman comes up to make the play. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
Let us dictate. Keep it up. Hey,
They haven't been into the red zone until now, but they've scored from outside the 20.
Here we go, baby.
Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 6. He was in on that play, giving him 7 tackles so far in the game. And this is the 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 5.
Watch out. All day, baby. Come on. Check it.
The Steelers come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off, drops the interception. Campbell was his intended target.
Receiver on the play.
And this is the 11th play of this
Ball on
drive.
the 6-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. It's on.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Throws on the move. And he makes the grab. Thomas comes up to make the play. At the 2. So this should be an easy 3. The veteran kicks it through. Fuller caps off the long drive by punching a short one through.
And some people may say, oh, this is an easy field goal. But let me tell you, after everything we've seen, there are no easy ones.
This one is taken by Williams. They forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
They'll take over at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Everything you got.
Pass play here on 1st down. Launches it deep to the left. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's 2nd down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Carter will work out of the shotgun. Throws it. Broken up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass. He always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Brown was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
What's the hard count?
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Nice adjustment. Haynes tackles him, and they won't get the first.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Number 9 is ready to punt this one away. Nelson lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
Ball on their own 24.
24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Box left. Get it started.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Going deep. He has it. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, visiting team.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
Fuller comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. John, this is a game that's getting more lopsided by the minute.
Yeah, and it's obvious to say, but I'll say it anyway. The defense is just not having a good day so far.
going with the squib kick. From the 9-yard line. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series.
One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
Regular.
That's the lone setback. With the throw, almost intercepted. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Watch each other back. Back it up, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. Brown, the man in motion.
One of us gonna make a play.
Receives the handoff. Ooh, that one will leave a mark. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
Dotson is the deep back.
Stay both left.
Deep throw. It'll be second down if they fail to hook up on that one.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Blue down.
Carter will work out of the shotgun. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Pittsburgh pulls a timeout. They have no timeouts left. And this should be the last play of the half.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
We like to practice rules.
They come out in a dime package. Brown moves in motion. Rolls right. Pressure coming. Throws one up in the end zone. Trying for the end zone before halftime. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The visiting team ahead of the Steelers 45-3.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Haley is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Nelson back to return.
From the 8-yard line. Nelson is able to get it to the 25-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ace.
Come on. We're talking about bringing.
Blitz is coming with the pass, and it's complete. Clausen makes another catch to put him over the 100 mark in the game. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Keep moving. Keep it up. Stay at home.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Hood comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
5-yard gain.
Second and 6.
Ball on their own 42.
42-yard line.
Get it started. Clear. Not today. Do something. Turn it up now. Hey, watch the ball.
With a counterplay. Newberry is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tacklers.
Go, D. Come on. Watch your eyes.
Mason comes in motion.
Blue down, blue down. Yeah, it's on.
Tosses it out to the left. Richard comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line. Wesley takes the pitch for a gain of 3. Let's make it 4.
Second and 5. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Yeah, Cole. Danny. Let's go now. Knock it down.
Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender, to drop one like that. The absolute worst thing is to have your man beat you for 6.
Third and 5. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Regular. Watch out.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. With the throw, he was tipped. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Miller comes into the game for the punt. Williams looks like he's ready for the return. This one goes out of bounds. Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, here we go.
They're having no success running on 1st down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
Do something. Don't stop that motor. You can't stop me.
On the ground.
Come on.
They'll go with a play fake. And sack. The visiting team get the safety. Number 9 gets set for the free kick. From the 30-yard line. The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt.
They'll take over at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Bring it up.
Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go, boys. I'm coming through, baby.
Little misdirection. Sheds the tackle. Norman comes up to make the play at the 43.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
Get some slack going. All right, let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Henry is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
1-yard gain on that play. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Watch each other back. You gotta believe it all day.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Grabs the off-target pass. Bryant comes up to make the play. Thomas is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33.
Tampa. Watch the snap down. Here we go, baby.
They give it to the halfback. Norman is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. Wesley has just gone over the century mark.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Watch the play. Hey, let's go one deep. Watch the play. Hey, watch the ball. Keep the throttle down.
He gets the carry. Norman is there for the tackle at the 23.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the I formation.
So we're going to take it. Here we go.
With the counter play. Richard is there on the stop at the 16-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
So they have first and 10 here. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Hand off to the tailback. Henry is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Danny. You got to believe it. It's our day. One of us going to make a play. Hey, watch the counter.
Looking to run it here. Spins away. Stevens is there on the stop at the 14.
The defense came out and stopped him right in his trap. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Up top. We coming to run.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Gets his hand on it. Graham with the coverage.
Graham on the coverage.
Fuller will come in looking to try the field goal. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, but I'm sure they'll think a touchdown for their next one.
This one is taken by Williams. Thomas was back into the game after being injured earlier. Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You've got to be able to get yards on first down. A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Check it.
Carter will work out of the shotgun with the throw, and this pass is completed. The receiver breaks free. The 40, the 30. Haynes comes up to make the play at the 17.
That's one of those plays that just kills the defensive coordinator. Your defense is playing pretty well, and you're seeing some positive things. Then boom, you give up that kind of pass play, and that pretty much wipes all the positive stuff out that you've been doing.
1st and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Bring it up.
Here we are in the third quarter, and this is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. Receives the handoff. This one will be spotted at the 14-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Do something. Here we go.
Hand it off. Can't pull him down. Edwards is there for the tackle at the 11. Dotson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. They're 11 yards away from the end zone.
11-yard line.
What screen? Let's do our thing.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Throws one up in the end zone. Broken up. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
This will be a chip shot. The attempt is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Haley comes in to kick off.
Up for the kickoff. Nelson back deep to
Good distance. From the 4-yard line. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal.
On the return.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
Hey,
They line up in the I formation.
take it through, baby. It's showtime, baby.
On the ground. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 40. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, let's go one deep. Hey, here we go.
Yeah, you see me. Let's turn it up.
With the counterplay.
Go.
Hood is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Wesley with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Here I go.
Hold the look.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Norman is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. Wesley has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan, now has over 125 yards rushing. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Keep moving. Good shoot.
Let's go now.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3.
Let's go.
Not today.
Looking to run it here. Keeps his feet moving. Crosby comes up to make the play at the 43. Wesley, he's showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Blue down.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. Young sends a man in motion.
Let us dictate. Let's do our thing.
Crosses it left. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play.
Let's go, D.
What's the hard count?
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? A little too conservative here?
But maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Steelers 56. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Miller will come in now to punt it away. Williams is the deep return man. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Now this is a big-time play by the special team. The punter does his job, and he puts it where the returner can't catch it. And the coverage team does their job by getting in position to knock it back into the field and pin him inside the 10.
Number 44 in motion. Hand it off. Haynes is there on the stop. At the 11. Pickup of about 8. Ball on their own 11.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Alert, 5-5.
Drops back with the throw, and it's complete.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Hey, watch the ball. Here we come. Solo, solo. Let's go.
Looking upfield. Johnstone comes up to make the play. At the 15. Dotson puts the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard. Second and 9.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Dynamite. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He just unloaded on him.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Come on.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
Be careful.
Yeah, you see that.
Gets the call. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. The offense has no answers for this defensive scheme. They've given up 7 sacks. It's second down and 15 to go.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Back it up, buddy.
The visiting team come out on a nickel package. A little off target, but caught. Number 27 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Good run after the catch, John.
That's what can happen if the pass is on time and on target.
Third and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line.
X, go make a play. Not today.
Carter out of the gun. Dropping back, closing in, gets pulled down from behind. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
So you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Number 9 is ready to punt this one away. Nelson is back to receive this kick. From the 26.
39-yard punt, return for a gain of 1 yard. They'll start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. And It's caught. With that completion, he's now crossed the 350-yard mark.
Is a first down.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
Watch out.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3.
Watch the hard count.
Go.
You give it to the halfback. Richards is there for the tackle. Wesley manages a yard or two on the delay play. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Knock him out. Get it up. Let's go, boys. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Press on. Keep moving. It's on.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 99 is there on the stop at the 47.
He's one of those guys who can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has been just another day at the office for him.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
No thing. Nothing. They don't get
He
nothing.
hands it off. Bryant comes up to make the play at the 48. So he gets about 5 yards and the first.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation.
Hold the look. Be careful.
A little misdirection. Hood is there for the tackle at the 44. Diggs rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
Watch out.
Hey, let's go one deep.
With the counter play. Norman comes up to make the play at the 40. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out. Wooden. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
Alert. 5-5. They ain't got nothing. Let's go.
Young
Defense.
with a man in motion.
Watch the snap down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pump faking with the pass. This one falls incomplete. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we come.
Hey, watch that screen.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Norman is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. Number 25 appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. Williams gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Miller will try to have this one stop inside the 10. And he chooses not to return this one.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Ball on their own 20. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
Let's turn it up, D.
Carter sends a man in motion.
Here I go.
Under 10. 10.
They give it to the halfback. Avery is there for the tackle at the 24. Dotson with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Get some slack going.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. He was drilled as he threw.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Third and and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Let us dictate. So we
The
gonna
defense
take it.
lines up in the nickel.
Come on.
Rolling out to his right. Pressure with the pass. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Number 9 comes into the game for the punt. Nelson back to return. Andy waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line.
Ball on their own 38.
At the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Hey, let's go.
On the carry. Number 99 is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. Wesley with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Deuces. Come on. Rush in. Let's go.
Watch out.
Tucks it away. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line.
They've done a good job moving the ball in the ground, and you can give most of the credit to that big offensive line. They've controlled the line of scrimmage from the very start.
Number 25 is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier.
Everything you got. It's showtime, baby.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point.
One more, fella. Let's go, D. Stay inside right here.
They give it to the halfback. Norman is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Watch the play. Here we go.
Wesley, the lone back. Clausen comes in motion.
First
2
and
minutes
10.
to go.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
From the start. Here we go, baby.
Out of the I formation. Hand it off. Hood is there on the stop at the 41. They don't deviate at all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Turn it out now. They ain't got nothing.
Gives the ball off. Newberry comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week at practice that he was going to have a big game, and he's really shown us that big playability.
3rd down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first.
Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
No surprise here. Run the ball, keep the clock moving.
Now that's not a bad idea. They've got a big lead, so it's better to run. That way you keep the clock moving and decrease the chances of the defense making a big play.
Miller will come in now to punt it away. Williams sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Spread.
Stay soft, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Carter spreads them out. Dropping back, gets the pass off, almost picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Come on. Let's go, boys.
Under pressure, looking for something long. It's batted away.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. From the 41. After a short return, he's brought down at midfield. We're nearing the end here, and they figure to go with a running play to keep this clock winding down. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
No more, fellas. Stretch strong. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Keep the throttle down.
Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 45-yard line. So he adds yet another tackle to give him a total of 13. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Are we? Let's go.
Yeah, you see me.
Don't stop that motor.
Hands it off. Crosby is there on the stop at the 41-yard line.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the away team 50, the Steelers 6.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.